Glaucia, welcome. Thank you so much for accepting the invite. I appreciate your time and I feel very grateful.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You're most welcome. Glaucia, let's start the conversation by just you please introducing yourself. Who is Glaucia and what do you do?
Okay, my name is Glaucia Sousa. I'm from Brazil and I'm living in Dubai 3 years now, 3 years. But my background, I came from São Paulo, my city, it's São Paulo. And now I'm more than 10 years a financial coach, also a consultant, ESG consultant. Uh, Most of the time I'm talking with companies and doing a training about behavior, neuroeconomy, neuroscience, diversity. Now I'm working more with the woman that is looking for independence, to be independent, and also with family, help them to talk about the money.
Uh, the topic which everybody want to talk about.
Okay, yeah. What I'm doing now, it's doing as a consultant or as a coach, talking with the families how to explain in the easy way about our behavior, our mindset, and how we organize our finance. And obviously, don't think about only today, but make a plans and think about goals for our future. So this is how I can help people and companies to talk for more people around the world in the easily way, the soft way, because we know it's hard to talk about money sometimes at home. So how we can do this and use the technicals to talk in the soft way.
I see. Glaucia, let me ask you, why
Okay.
did you choose this field in particular? Why didn't you choose, for example, something else?
Okay. First, I need to talk about my family as well, because
Sure.
many things happen in my child time, and my family has a very big problems about money. My father and mom, this always um, not fighting in the bad way, but worried about money. And we know when the family don't talk about it, just talk when the problem, the issue come, can make big problems for the kids. So sometime in my uh, school time, I wanted to get some things, but my family didn't have a money enough. So I decided to my life to change my family money life. So I started to study about neuroscience and after that about neuroeconomy. But in the beginning was because I had problem with my family, and also our ancestors doesn't have education enough to teach us. So for now, because I get this opportunity to study and live abroad, I can help my family, I can help other families, and also teach people how to use in the bad way the money, uh, and looking for the goals. So that's why I started to talk with this and also with women about empowerment and be independent.
I see. That's very interesting. I actually love that you like chose this path because of like your family and you wanted to make a change. That's really nice, actually.
Yes.
Let me ask you this now, Glacia. So, what are one of the most common let's say, mistakes that you see people are doing with money?
Okay. The first mistake is enjoy just one day and don't look for the future. Of course, some different cultures they doing this since they are kids, but other nationalities, different nationalities, not like that. So, and talk about money is the second point, and make a plans together. Example, I like to talk about married time. Before married,
Mhm.
engagement time. Some people don't talk about money. Just think about the future. Let's get married. Let's make a party. Let's invite our friends. But if you don't know how is the finance of your partner, this can bring for your life a big problem because you don't talk in details. What is your plans? What is your past life? How is your finance now? So this is a topic that it's more common to talk about issues money, let's say like this. And the other
Mhm.
thing is example Dubai. Now we are Dubai, Abu Dhabi, the Middle East. You know how the style of life, the Instagram push us to show just good moments, good things. But when you see
True.
the account, it's not like you show in the social media. So people try to live in the way that is not the reality. That's why we are trying to uh, to talk with them, living the reality, live one step behind, and make a plans for 1 year, for 5 years, for 10 years, to make sure that you save money enough to organize your funds. Also, when some accident happen or something happen, sometimes it's not about you but about your family. So how we can help if we doesn't save money all the time in the life.
Beautiful. You know what? Like, I just, a question crossed my mind. Do
Hmm.
you think that the culture that we are in affects somehow our decision making when it comes to money?
Yes, we are in the place that show us prosperity and luxury, and some people doesn't have uh, not knowledge, I don't like to say knowledge, but feeling enough to stop themselves and think about why this decision will make me bad in the end, or what if I'm doing this now, what's happened after that. So of course the atmosphere can change our mindset for the good way or for the bad way as well. And also this can just we live as a game, just enjoy now and don't think about the future. So the atmosphere for sure will change the mindset for many people.
I see. So, what decisions can we do now? For example, let's take an example of a new couple
Mhm.
who want to get married. What can they do now to prevent financial problems in the future?
Yeah, the first thing is understand each other. How is the moment, the finance moment? Why? Because, example, in Brazil it's common. Sometimes people have kids, have in the other married, or this just have the bank account. It's not in the good way. So we have to be clear about our actual financial situation. And the second thing is try to make a plan together because it's the next step. So what we can do between us that will make our life better and plain. This is the most important. We have a good thing in the example in the Muslim religion. They always talk about money. They have a contract. They have agreement about what we doing, how many kids, where we live. This is the thing that I'm falling in love when I saw in this Muslim culture, because it's clear, it's simple, it's not offend anyone. We just talk as we talk about the travel plan. So make sure that the deep conversations start now in the couple life is the way and also talk about
I see. So, like the financial conversation has to be in an early stage in the relationship, in a sense.
Yes, yes. This is we call a deep conversation, and this
Mm,
should be the best way to start. Why? Because it's for the future. Also, maybe kids or no, some trips that we want to do, or our professional. Someone want to do something, and another one in different way, so this kind of conversation should be in beginning. Yeah,
Glaucia, what do you think that the role of human behavior plays when it comes to financial decision? Like, what have you seen from your experience? Is there like certain people with certain characteristics, they do certain things when it comes to finance?
yeah. Let me try to give you some examples. What happened in our life? We most of the time we looking for someone, and as an example, so we have to try to see as a neuroscience teachers doing like this. So who will be the person that I will follow in the good way? Who is the person that I can trust to talk with finance in my family, with my friends? Who is the example for me? So this will be the best way. And also study about yourself, doing a therapy or learn some things about ourselves. Why? Because we talk about feeling, we talk about decision. What I like to say sometimes, if we are happy, we spend money. If we are sad, we spend money again. If we want to celebrate something, we spend money. So, who is the best person that you can look and follow the behaviors? Also, you will change it step by step, your mindset and your behavior about finance. So, uh, know about yourself should be the good way. And the second point, looking for someone that gets the goals that you want.
I see. That's your point. So now let's talk about, for example, what can I do now to reach, let's say, a goal in the future? What is finance? Like, for example, how can I make my money grow?
Okay. Oh, we have different way. Some people like to do investment. This is good. Some other people will invest in career to grow the career. And make sure about what you have. Example, simple things. I like to start with simple things. Example, when we reduce the consume and look for experience that will give you a chance to make a networking. Example, travel. You can see different people, make networking, and enjoy yourself. And not sometimes you don't need the luxury. You just need uh, different people, different way, different places.
Mhm.
So when I'm talking about reduce the consume, I'm talking about being conscient. What are you doing? Example, in Dubai, we know it's expensive to be here. In the one night, you can spend a lot of money, but understand yourself. Why I'm doing this and expend a lot of money in one day? This is about my feelings. This is about because I'm so far from my family. What happened with my feeling, and why I'm not control myself. So being conscient and thinking about conscient consume will be the best way to control yourself. And also, of course, do your consultant, uh, talk with some coach to help you to do the way. Because sometimes people think, oh, coaching, I don't know. I'm talking is coaching, therapy, and finance because I don't know you, but
Yeah.
the people that I know, it's not common to talk about it and stop to think about your goals, your dreams. So when you have some professional close to you, we will make plans together and look for the future, look for now also. So the best way is reduce the consume, control yourself, your feelings, and contract some professional to help you.
Wonderful. So, like, I think a tip that people can use now is controlling the cost. And
Hmm.
for example, asking themselves, do we really need this for ourselves? Or are we doing it for the sake of others to show luxury, in a sense?
Yeah, yeah, it is. We have one technical that we call 30 seconds. 30 seconds mean that before you buy something or you do something, just give time for your brain to think in 30 seconds and doing the same questions. I really need this. What happened after if I'm buying or if I'm doing something like this? Just 30 seconds. Example, if you go to some shop, some mall, just turn around and your mind, your conscience will answer you. Oh, you really need this, or no, let's go for another way. Uh, yes, this is one technical that we use.
I got your point. So, like, don't take fast decisions
Yes,
and be
yes.
patient.
Be patient, take a deep breath, and make conscience that this decision will not make you sad after that. Do you know some people just pass the credit card and 1 second after they stay like, oh my god, what I did. So
What did I
if
do?
you
Let's
yeah,
cancel it.
if you give just 30 seconds for your brain turn around. The important thing is you movement your body because if you stay in the same position, your brain is stay focused on this. So when you movement your body, the our brain get a break, you know. So you
Mhm.
just brave. When you look again, for sure you make a good decision.
Glaucia, I need to know, like, for example, if is it better if I save money in the bank or I invest it in something? And if I should invest it, how should I know which is better, for example?
Oh, this is a good question. We have different uh, profile of people, type of people, and also about the feeling. Example. We have people that are more traditional. They don't want to explore too much or take a risk. So you have to understand first which one's your type as an investor. Just to save money for some emergence. What I'm talking about emergence, you have to save money for 6 months of your life. This is like the best way. You make sure how I expend a month to month and save money for 6 months so you can have emergency money. Okay. The second thing, if the person wanted to grow fast and invest and be more aggressive, we have to understand maybe cryptos, maybe actions. You can see, but you have to. The banks have some questions that they asking you before you invest, so you will know if you are like moderate, if you are traditional, if you are aggressive investor, and this will give you as well some options. But first, you have to understand, like, I have money enough to put in the bank and be calm. And this money, it's after my emergency money. So if some things happen, it's okay. Or if not, or it's for investment for the long term. That's why we need to understand what is your goals and how long you want to get this goal. So you will know. I can put 30% in the traditional investment, or I can put 50% in some high investment. So this is depends your type of investor.
I see. So it depends upon, for example, how much risk and
Yes,
how much time do I have?
exactly. And your goals. Uh, one one of the questions that always I'm making for my clients is first one, uh, how long time do you wanna still working? Like now I'm 38 years old. I don't wanna work 10 years more, maybe 5 years more.
Mhm.
So I will know how hard I have to work now and which investment I can do for be fast, growing fast my investment because I have this goal. And also the second question is how, how long you want to, I don't know if this question is correct, um, which which number, which age do you want to die? Do you know how many years do you want to live? Do you want to die?
I never asked myself this question actually.
Yeah, this is a good question. Why? Because when you think, okay, what I want to do before I die,
Yeah,
so we start to talk in the high time, how long I wanna live, and also which things I want to do and who is the people that stay with me, so you can plan better your life in this world because we don't know we don't know what happened
yeah.
after that. So this is a question for you think after our conversation.
I think I'm gonna think about that at night. It's gonna change a lot of things.
Good, good.
Glaucia, so now what I understood is that if we need to take care of our finances, we should, let's say, manage our cost and ask ourselves what are our goals, what's the time frame. Now, let's say I have all these figured out and I have money.
Okay.
Is there any, for example, certain assets or portfolios in the market which are more safe or more risky than others? Like, how can a normal person who doesn't have any
Mhm,
background in finance
mhm,
take a good choice when it comes to investments?
mhm. Yeah, uh, as I told you, I can't say now it's good to do this or good to do that. But example, we know about the future, about cryptos, about some companies that you can invest, but this will take some time for you short and get some knowledge. So, example, in Brazil, I like to invest in the how can I say, not accommodation, when you invest in rents, example,
Mhm.
but you're not buying the apartment. You just invest in the company that manages this, example,
I see.
uh,
I see.
or, or agriculture. So I like to invest on these things. But some other people prefer to invest in, I don't know, in football, in different things.
Mhm.
So, and now we see more crypto, it's coming, but I'm only recommend if you have your emergency money, okay, because we don't know what happened after that. For now, it's a good investment.
I see. So it depends upon the market as well. Which market are we
Yeah,
in? What's a good investment in that market?
exactly. And this is change every day, every time. Depends what type of investor. So it's a thing that we will know when we understand about the dreams. So and the dreams and how I can get more or less or safe investment.
Glaucia, for those who don't know, can you please tell us what is inflation? It's a term which we hear a lot about, but many people don't know. What is inflation?
Um, okay, inflation is when the marketing is example. We have a big problem about it in pandemic, example, right? On the cost of
Mhm.
the things was so high, right? So
Mhm.
at this moment, the market put the price high and the taxes also is high. So we can
Mhm.
control the society and also people that example is investor they take more money because we borrow the money for the banks for the other companies example pay these bills example. So
Mhm.
when we have this different balance, so we call inflation because we are not balanced who's buying and also if the people pay the bills. So example,
Mhm.
I'm investor, you are a buyer something. If you don't pay your bills, right? The bank needs to get money from someone. It's like you borrow money, borrow and more example, borrow money and I send the money. So in this time we don't have equilibrium because I can borrow for you for any taxes. I want 20%, 20%. So when we don't have a balance about the society buying things and pay the bills, and the banks or the company don't have the money enough to circulate it, we have inflation.
I see. So it's like the difference between how much money the investors are putting in the bank and the people who are borrowing are taking, and
Yeah,
how much are they paying to the bank?
exactly, exactly. Because if the bank borrow you a money with high taxes, of course it will be difficult for you to pay. So and also pay your bills pay for the bank again. So this is a cycle that it's
Hmm.
very bad. But for the people that need the money, for us as an investor, it's good because of course I will give you the money if you pay me more taxes. So that's why
Hmm.
I'm talking about people. Let's be in this side as an investor of all, or you will pay high taxes just because you doesn't have knowledge enough or feeling or control to don't be in the debits.
I see. Interesting, actually. You know,
Yeah.
it's, I
So
think,
always we talk about control our mindset, control our heart.
yeah, it's very tough because from what I understand now, like our brains, our emotions control heavily what we do, decisions in investing, saving, and such.
And also the join. It's I like to talk with this. We don't need only saving because some people just save a lot and don't enjoy the moment. This is also important. But I'm talking with my students and my clients. Example, we have to take 60% of our money to pay the life,
Hmm.
60% of our salary. Okay, 10% it's for the future. Also, like this is not my money. It's for grandmother Glaucia, things like that. It's for the future.
The Glaucia in 20 years.
Yes, yes, 20 years. So, 50% for the house, for everything. 10% for the future. More 10% for my education or some things that I want to buy immediately. 10% for the emergency. So if something's happened, just take a breath and know how much you have. And the last one, but not less important, it's for joy. Of course, if I get more money this month, so I have 10% of this to enjoy my life. I worked for this. I did everything in exactly way. So also I have to enjoy this money now because also if I'm die now, I just enjoy it and save some money. But
Yeah,
it's good to think about our pleasure. What I can do this month, just plain and enjoy. Some people say, "Ah, but 10% it's less, it's not enough." So, what are you doing to get more money? If you increase your game, you can enjoy more.
you,
So, that this is how the rich people think. I'm working before, then I use the money in the good way. If I want to enjoy in one day, it's okay. If I want to enjoy in 30 days, also is okay. It's a choice. So you just need to control like 60% and the other 40%. And you just part in different parts. Enjoy your life now. Take care of your future, take care of your education also, it's important to still growing, and about emergency. So it's a good way to think.
that's very beautiful, Klausia, because
Thank
like what
you.
you just mentioned, um, in a sense, can control the urge that people have to spend and save. And like, if you divided your salary or income or whatever in this pie or this cake, let's say, you
Hmm.
can do many things and still
Hmm.
enjoy life at the same time, which is something
Exactly.
that people are not doing. They are just saving,
Exactly.
saving, saving, and they're not living.
Yeah. No, this is the best part when you talk about put some limits and If you work hard, if you get more money, enjoy, enjoy yourself. It's how our brand is working when we talk about balance. So, of course, working hard, think about the future is important, but also enjoy with people that are with us in this process. Also, it's good.
Beautiful. Gracia, let me ask you, why did you choose, let's say, the talking to women about financial independence? Do you think that uh, it's a topic or they are not as independent as they should be? Like, what's your idea about independence for women? Like, for example, why not independence for men, for example?
Okay, this is a good question. What we have in the world, if we're looking for the history, long time ago, the men went out to work and this women stay at home, take care of the kids. And this is still happen. It's okay, no problem. But in case this man, it's maybe something's happened, how you will take care of your family, or sometimes for the woman we have different things in the world. I'm talking about Brazil.
Mhm.
When we looking for the woman life, we have a different salary as well. Example, the men get 100%, and the women, if he's in the same condition, the same degrees, we get 30% more. Why? I don't know how to explain this, but we have no balance about salaries. This is the world, not only Brazil. You can see the men get more money than women. This is one point. The second point, we have different brands about how to manage our money. Let me give you an example. Normally, this is the science, okay? Normally, the men buy things for themselves. New phone, new car, uh, different experience with these friends. And the women, our brand, well, the people teach us to buy things for the family. We buy
Mhm.
clothes for our men. We buy things for our children. We take care of the family. So this is making us still always behind and behind. So when you talk about empowerment women, we talk about, of course, don't it's not the same balance because the men get more money than us, but make some decisions for the family as well and take care. Because if some things happen, and this example, if you are married and they get divorced, so who get the money, who don't have other bills will be okay. But if the woman don't have independence, how to be this life? And some of them also, example, we see many people here, many women here in Dubai, they come with their partner, so they don't have a new professional. You have to start again. So it's hard for our brand to understand this. So when you talk about be independent, it's looking for your future if something's happened. Are you able to take care of yourself? This is the most important thing because we don't know what happened and we can't depend 100% of anyone. So this is take time for the woman understand, and one day I hope this will be balanced. But no, now
You know,
we
this
don't
is
have always
actually
the same salary.
it's actually a very good topic because I'm gonna tell you also something from my experience from my culture.
Mhm.
Uh, so, for example, when a couple get married, usually, as you said, the female stays mostly at home. She doesn't work sometimes.
Mhm.
Now, let's say if they separated or something happened for the husband, he died or so, uh, the woman doesn't have the tools to support the family then, or support herself if she wants to get
Mhm.
out of this relationship.
Yes. Example, we have different situations. Toxic relationship example. Sometimes they don't get out because they are not independent and they're still suffering. So when I'm talk about it, it's not only about bad things. This we know it's happen, but also to do her dreams, because what happened, the science and the religion also make us mix these things. But we are different, different, and we came from different background, different family, so we are individual. Even if you are married, you have things to do with your friends, whatever you do, and the woman also needs to do this in the same balance. So it's important, we think we are individual. The plans can be together, but our professional, our accounts, of course, if we talk about marriage, should be clear. But some people save, someone save in your account and you save in another account. So it's like when you invest, you don't put 100% in one action. Yeah, you share
Yes.
your money in different things, so should be the same in our relationship. And in, when the woman talk about independence, should be the same: invest in knowledge, know about the finance of the family, the man, talk about it, talk about the kids is in the soft way. So yeah, for this way, uh, I'm talking about women, with women, about independence, being independent.
Beautiful. Because it's gonna give her more power to, for example, live her life the way she
Hmm.
wants and not to be
Yeah,
controlled because of a circumstance.
yeah, yeah. You are right. You are right. Because before marriage, you had dream, you had things that you want to do. If it's possible,
Yes.
doing together should be wonderful. But you have to do step by step, or just talk about it, and being attention with things that maybe I have some clients that need to prepare for some decision. So it's good to do step by step and make sure about your decision. And sometimes just go away.
Yeah. Lovely. Lovely. Iglesia,
Yeah.
is there any, let's say, advice or a note that you want to give to the audience? Like a closing sentence, for example, from Glaucia to the audience about money.
Hmm. Okay. I have one phrasal verb that I say always: invest in knowledge is the best way to get yourself freedom. So this is the phrase that I use it, and I want to give you some reference about people that I follow. It's neuroscientists, neuroeconomics. We can see Tony Robbins have a good move in the Netflix. Tony
Yeah.
Robbins is the best one for me. We can see Viola Davis. Um, Pedro Calabres is Brazilian neuroscientist, and we have Paul Grinder. So looking for people that get the goal that you want should be also a good way to get knowledge. And also follow me. Follow Glaucia on Instagram, on YouTube.
Where can people find you, Glaucia? What's your account?
Okay, yeah, you can see Glaucia Sousa dot finances. You can look at me any social media.
Wonderful. I'm gonna make a post to tag you as well to refer to you
Okay,
because I
yeah,
want
and I
people
want to
actually
say
to
thank
learn
you.
more.
Yeah, learn about how our brand works should be the best way to control ourselves and enjoy the money in the good way.
Beautiful. Glaucia, thank you so much. I very much do appreciate your time. I'm very happy that I had the chance to speak to you. I wish you nothing but
Oh,
happiness and all the best.
yes, I want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate for this invitation. It's very important to talk as a woman, as a coach, as an investor, that this is just the step by step. Be calm, and let's work and learn together. That's why I want to say thank you so much for this
You
opportunity.
are most welcome. You have a wonderful night, Glaucia. Thank you
You
so much.
too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.